Would you look at all the people that are here? Hello, everybody. It's another exciting Sunday night edition of Psychic Sundays Live. And here's Sally.
Hey! Hi, everybody, and welcome to our favorite hour of the week, right here with our friends on YouTube for another hour of free readings and lively chat with Psychic Sundays Live. Now, if you have a question, make sure you get it up there quick, because I'll tell you, this week we discovered that love means never having to be sick alone. On Wednesday, he started coughing, and on Thursday, I started coughing. So we've been sharing this horrible, rattly chest cold, and I have a lot of cough syrup in me, but I don't know whether I'll make it through the entire hour, folks. So make sure that you get all your questions up right away. And without any hesitation, let's get right into it.
Okay. Who'll be next? Hello, Jasmina. Jasmina's having doubts about her current job. Will it get better, or should I leave?
I don't know. It feels like the spirit's whispering into my ear that you can make it better. Let's see what the cards have to say. Yeah. I see. I see that you are thinking about leaving, and you don't like that because you worked really hard for this job and you had great hopes for the prospects of this job. Oh, yes. There we go.
I turned the overhead camera around so you wouldn't have to reach across yourself so much.
Okay. So right now, your problem's actually with one coworker right here. And she is known for being an unpleasant person. And you've just kind of said, okay, this one person is unpleasant, and you kind of feel like the whole office is against you. And that makes me wonder if this person is one of those guys that kind of play mind tricks to make you think that everybody likes them and not you. But I can tell you that this job does have prospects. And whoever is bullying you, they are not as supported as they are leading you to think. And I really do think, and the cards do think, that before you actually decide to trash this whole idea and the job that you've worked so hard to get, first confront this person. Set your grounds, set your boundaries, and quit letting her bully you. Her or him, whatever it may be. But I feel like it's a woman because it's got like some really bitchy catty energies to it. And
I've never met any guys like that at all.
This is true, but yeah. Anyhow, so I'm going to give you a conservative yes, but you are going to have to step it up and defend your position and defend yourself.
A conservative West, which way?
Yes.
Will it get better, or should I leave?
I think it will get better, but it's up to you to make it better.
All right.
That's and you know, if you run into problems with a coworker that gets out of hand in one job, it's likely to happen in another. And the thing with bullies is they can smell fear, they can smell intimidation, and as soon as they intimidate you, they're just going to keep hitting that nerve until you turn around and give it back to them right good.
All right. Well, that was great. Thanks, Jasmina. That was an amazing question.
Yes.
Next, we have Joanne, who would like a general reading for June. Hi, Joanne. This looks like you're new here. We don't do general readings because they take too much time up, so we generally ask you to ask a specific question. But in this case, what we're going to do is what we're going to tell you about June is what you need to know right now.
Yes, because it's only 3 questions. But before I get on with that, I want to remind all of you that I am available for full general readings online. Send me an email at info@sallydiane.com. Easy enough to remember, info@sallydiane.com, and request an online reading. And I will send you all the information to set up an online reading at your convenience. Okay, Joanne, let's see what 3 things Joanne needs to know for June. Oh, really? Okay. So, one, I do see a strong bond between you and somebody, but I feel like there's somebody that you admire, but you're overly dependent on. And in June, you might want to try and separate yourself a little bit, because when you lean on somebody too hard, eventually they'll let you down. Eventually they'll put up their hands and say you're on your own, and you're asking somebody for help too much. So in June, try and be a little bit more self-sufficient. And if you're wanting somebody's attention, and instead of asking them to do something for them, ask them how they like the weather. Okay, and thank you for the question.
Hello, Margaret Tunkara. How you doing?
And happy Sunday to you.
Margaret wants to know whether she'll be able to work weekends when September comes.
Yeah.
If you want to work, you can work.
Oh, yeah. It just feels like when you get to September, there's a sudden glut of jobs. It makes me wonder if you've got college students or tourist attractions there, because it just feels like it's easy to find holes to fill in September. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're ready for something new. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Okay, yes, but the cards are also telling you to remember, don't change just for the sake of changing. You know, if you're going to look for a new job, find one that's better than the one you have right now, not just different. Okay, and thank you for asking your question. You have a great week.
All right. Next, we've got Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
The guy I've been romantically involved with has had some red flags. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Not sure if he's really interested. Should I keep pursuing this relationship? Well, let's find out what the cards say, Brandon.
Yeah.
And let your friends know that we don't care who you screw here.
Yes. But we do care if you see red flags and ignore them.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's a big deal. And usually if you already know the red flags are there, it means you've already ignored some, which concerns me even more.
Matt Strife does some funny material on red flags.
That's a comedian. Look him up. He's got some YouTube videos, and I think you'll enjoy him.
He's all over the place, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of new comedians. A lot. It's fantastic.
Uh-huh. Good for you, Brandon. Good for you. Okay. So the thing of it is that you've been hurt in the past. And so you know about red flags. And the problem with red flags is at first, when you start calling people out, someone out on them, they'll deny it, which is kind of gaslighting, or tell you you're too sensitive. And I see all of that happening around you. And it's like down in the core of you, even though they're hot and they're appealing and there's so many good things that you see in them, it's like you already know this. And what the cards are telling you is on the other side of it, when you walk away and tell the universe by walking away that you are not going to tolerate red flags, you feel better about yourself. It's kind of a statement. You know, like, I can stand by myself and I don't have to take abuse. So I think your spidey sense is telling you right. And I do see you, even if I hadn't said anything, you would have still moved on, because you've already decided that you're not going to go down certain roads in relationships. And I say you're absolutely right, and I'm glad you're thinking about it now.
Excellent. Lashika Lamont wants to know about June. What does Lashika need to know about June?
Yes. And of course, you know this is just going to be what you need to know, not everything about June. That would take too many cards and too much time. So what do you need to know for the month of June? See what little tidbits your spirit guides give you. Oh, there are possibilities for for new opportunities in June. And I think because of how it's posted, I think that you're in a place where you're not really interested in taking up on new opportunities. So it says you're not looking for them, but they're going to show up in front of you anyhow. Yeah, you're ready to move on. You really are. You're ready to rise above the whatever positions you've been having. If you're mid level, you're ready to go up to upper level. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. In June there are opportunities, and it's up to you to grab them.
Well, there you go. Hello, Donna Butler.
Hi, Donna.
Let's see if Donna has a question. Oh, yeah. Donna wants to know whether Babe and her are going to go out west soon so they can meet our granddaughter.
Ooh.
Their granddaughter, not our granddaughters. We don't got a granddaughter.
Oh. I know you're thinking about taking your car, but could I suggest that you take a train or a bus? Just because I'm getting like this clugga, and I don't want you to break down on the road.
How long a train ride are we talking here?
I think they're talking about like close to the Rockies, but just this side of the Rockies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it's
3 days.
Yeah, it might be a long ride, or maybe try and get a red eye flight, something. I'm just telling you that car just doesn't feel well aspected there.
You're driving your own car.
Yeah.
But you could rent one?
Okay. Oh. Yes. Yes. Money's always elusive. And it's kind of like at the last minute, you get some sort of windfall, some sort of an extra $50, an extra, because I'm just getting the number 5 there. So I'm just throwing out a number, but it feels like you don't have quite enough when it comes there, because you're feeling a little unrooted about the money, and then somebody helps you out. Somebody steps up and helps you out somehow. So yes, you do get to go. And when was it they were planning on going? Yeah, I'm just saying that because I'm getting a 9. But yeah, you're favorably aspected.
No time aspect mentioned.
Yeah. But yes, just remember the first thing I heard is that clugga. So.
And our next question comes from Lynette.
Hi, Lynette.
What does my friend Dina talk to me anymore?
Oh. Okay.
Oh, she's a bit high and mighty, is she?
Well, we'll see. I think that there's a bit of impatience here, because that's the first thing I felt. Yeah, yeah, I'd say that you're right, and I'm wondering
Who's
if,
right?
well, she says that why does my friend Dee not talk to me anymore?
Right.
So, it's kind of like, why is she ghosting me? Or is she ghosting me? And yes, she is. And it feels like she's gotten a new position or a new job or something where she's a little bit full of herself. And she just feels like, yeah.
So what I said.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So,
She thinks that she's better than you at this point.
yeah, and I wouldn't do a thing about it. You don't need to deal with somebody that has that kind of attitude.
No, you don't want that in your life.
Yeah.
They're takers.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Sushama's back. Welcome back, Sushama.
And what about, did we look at Bonita?
Did I miss Bonita?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. I did too. Sorry, Bonita. All right, we'll get back to Sushama in a minute. Next, we'll do Bonita, who is single and wants a relationship.
Single and ready to mingle.
There's somebody been waiting in the shadows for you.
Yes. Yes, there is. And you wanted to know what can I expect in a I'm thinking that you're asking what can I expect in love, which is fine. It does feel like a lot of the things that you've kind of sent out energies to the universe, and a lot of the things that you've been wishing for are going to come your way. They're saying be patient. This doesn't all come together overnight, and you still have a little bit of healing to do. But what they're giving me is 4. So I think that within a month, something's going to come your way. And it feels like it's just what you wished for. So just be patient.
And you got the house ready for something new in your life.
Yeah.
Open the windows. Dust to dust.
Buy new lingerie, some perfume.
Now we're going to go back to Sushama.
Hi, Sushama.
Unless I missed somebody else today.
No.
All right. Wait, by the way, good morning, India, and anybody else that's on that side of the world. Susama's saying, my family life is not going well since childhood. Relationships are toxic. I've been cheated many times. What should I do? I feel lost. Well, let's see if the cards have any suggestions for you.
Yeah. I know it's hard because your family is the soil that your roots are in. And if the soil's toxic, that makes it difficult.
Ooh. Wow. You got a lot of jealous people around you, Sushama.
Unfortunately, love's within her family. It's kind of like
Just kind of like
there.
you're jealous you got an education.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you are right. It is unfair. And you have a lot of talents that are kind of being downplayed, or, it's sort of like you're smart, you're talented, and your family makes it feel like it's nothing. That you have the skills of a toddler, and that's just not the truth. You've got some good high energies around you, and you are well aspected. The universe does want to put you into balance, but you need to figure out a way to protect yourself a little bit more. Like, if you can get yourself a little temporary, maybe a little studio apartment or something that you can escape to, just so you have a sanity spot to get away from your family. But it just feels like, and the only reason I'm not saying pull up roots and move a couple cities over is because I understand that's not the way things happen. If it was, you would have left a long time ago. Now you're just sitting here going, is it me? No, it's not you. It literally is them. You're talented.
You're the smartest in the family.
Yeah.
And so
and you weren't meant to
give
be.
you the cold shoulder.
Yeah. And make you and try and keep you, you like your talents under a rock, basically. And this is just off the cuff, but have you ever thought about writing? Okay.
All right, let's hope that helped. Who is next? Ashley wants to know about the rest of the month. Ashley, it's only June 2nd. What the hell, the rest of the month? That's the whole month. Are you going to live in some alternate universe where it's already June 20th?
Oh, yeah. Well, I discovered today the summer solstice, June 21st, and watch it be the 22nd this year. But June 21st is also a full moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have a full moon on the summer solstice. I know that I did a little drawing down the moon ceremony for a full moon a little while ago, but I thought that would be an excellent time to do another one. So I will announce maybe next week about how we're going to do this, because we'll all take part in it together, and it's to bring good luck and prosperity into all of our lives. And that's going to be June 21st. We're all going to kind of take part in this little ritual, okay?
You think YouTube's going to let us do that? Summer solstice, full moon, we're not going to be naked.
No, it doesn't work like that. We're going to be doing it together, but we're not going to be doing it on video. And if you want to be naked, you be naked.
Okay, so back to Ashley.
The rest of the month for Ashley. Okay, so what does Ashley need for June? Need to know for June. Ooh. This is a month where you're always going to make sure that you want to look good when you leave the house. So there's no more leaving the house in your pajama pants or joggers or anything like that. Always make sure you have a little bit of, that your hair is neat and you have at least a little lipstick on when you go out, because I just feel that things might happen randomly to you in June.
Good things.
Good things. If not, why would we care whether there was lipstick?
So be camera ready.
Mm-hmm. Or new guy ready. Oh, yeah. Oh, when it rains, it pours. Woo! In a good way. In a good way. Look at that. Okay, so Ashley, you've got things moving forward really fast. This is you've got some summer plans happening. This feels like it's a vacation, something coming up that you're planning for, but you're not quite sure yet whether you can do it. Yeah, you can do it. So there's vacation plans, and this feels like it's more toward July. And also, love is very well aspected. Look at that. You've got this relationship where you're supporting each other through all the little unpleasantness that life will throw to you. So it looks like June is a good month for vacation and love.
There you go, Ashley. All righty. Folks, we'll be right back. Well, once again, it's time for Pick a Card. This time for the week starting June 3rd, 2024. Here we go.
Well, hi, everybody, and welcome to this week's Pick a Card. And let's see, which card are you going to pick for yourself this week? Are you going to pick card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? So which one is your tarot card for this week? Card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? Did you pick card number 1? Well, if you pick card number 1, then your tarot card for this week is the 7 of Coins. And the 7 of Coins is it is a card of delays, so some things are going to be delayed. But as you can tell by the picture, it's also a card of planning. So you might not be able to harvest your garden, but this is a good week to till the soil and maybe do some weeding or whatever. If you're financially, it's a time to plan how you're going to spend your money, not a time to spend it. So this is a week of planning. Did you pick card number 2? Well, if you pick card number 2, then your tarot card for this week is the Ace of Wands. Very fiery card. It's a new beginning. This is an opportunity to be grabbed, whether it's whether it's in career or in life itself, because the fiery aspect of the wands also means that you might have social opportunities waiting for you. So if you're looking to start anything over, this is a good week to do it because new beginning energy is around you. Did you pick card number 3? Well, if you pick card number 3, then your tarot card for this week is the 9 of Swords. And I know that the swords kind of have a feeling of anxiety and worry. But with the 9 of Swords, it's a worry that you have for other people. So this week, you might find yourself anxious about what somebody else is going to do, or worried about somebody else's health. And the only suggestion here is to make sure it's fine to worry about somebody else, but not at the expense of yourself. So even though you are stressed out, even though you are worried, this is not a week for self-sacrifice. Okay. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll see you again next week for another episode of Pick a Card.
Well, I hope that was fun for you all. It's always fun for us. Okay, so we did Ashley, we did Donna, and
Yahweh's Child.
Yahweh's Child.
Thank you, Yahweh's Child.
Well,
And Marcy.
Yo, hi Marcy. Didn't mean to ignore you. Yahweh's Child, what do they need to know? Any messages for them, anything like that?
Oh, okay. What does Yahweh's Child need to know? Yahweh's Child needs to know. Ooh, this is a good time to take control of a situation and move forward. So this is a time for you to take charge. Definitely a time for you to take charge. This is also a good time for you to be a little bit more materialistic. You know, sometimes it's not good to be materialistic, but when it is time to be materialistic, be materialistic. And right now there are opportunities coming forward, and you're not going to get them if you don't ask for them. And last but not least, you have the King of Swords, and it's the King of Swords reverse. And this feels like it's a man within your family. Seems to be a little bit. He seems to be a little bit strict. Maybe the strong, silent type, but he is positively aspected here. I think that you might have a bit of an epiphany about somebody close to you, probably your dad. You know, because sometimes we misinterpret those we love, and we misinterpret their actions and fail to see that sometimes actions that seem to be negative or unkind are actually done from a perspective of love. I know it sounds weird, but people are weird, right?
Okay, well, there you go, Yahweh's Child. Hi, Patricia. Any messages for Patricia tonight?
All right. So, Patricia's guide. What does Patricia's guides want her to know? All right. So there's this idea of community. So you've become known everywhere, and your guides just want you to know that this is a good time for you to bring different people together, to kind of work on bringing your circle of friends closer together and closer to you. Okay, so it looks like you're doing well karmically. They show you to be in balance in the Justice card. Ooh. And also I do see somebody coming into your life. I think he might be a little bit older, just because he feels a little down to earth, and it's like he's not a motorcycle guy. He's a golfer kind of thing. You know, he's yeah, he's an established person, and a little bit more on the conservative side. But you do see the sweet side of him. So good luck. Relationships are well aspected.
Suzanne wants to know, how am I doing this if I've got my own deck of tarot cards? No, Suzanne, I don't. I'm just sitting here. Just sitting here.
Oh, wait. Where is it? Where am I? Oh, here we are.
The simple fact is we can both read, but there's only room for one reader in the family. So,
I don't know about that.
yeah, like I'm going to start competing with you.
I think we work pretty well together. What do you guys think? Okay, have we looked at Banafsha yet? Is that where we're at?
Next we are with Marianne.
Oh, there's Marianne.
Reading for the month. Come on, Marianne. You know that we do full month readings. What are you,
Yeah.
new here?
Yeah. But you know you can send an email to info@sallydiane.com and set up for a full paid reading, and we can do a reading online.
But let's see what you need to know.
And I'm happy to do that. So what does Banafsha need to know for June? That's interesting. Okay. So one of the things you need to know for June is it feels like this may be career or just a general feeling, but around you in the area of enterprise and career. There's a lot of wands, but first you have the Eight of Wands, but it's the Eight of Wands reversed. So I feel like something in your life in the area of career has been going forward very fast, and you're going to find it slowing down. Okay, and that's just fine. That's just fine because it feels like it's something that was going too fast anyhow. So you go from 8 to 7, so you feel it kind of slowing down, things becoming a little slower, and positively aspected, you have the Star. And what that is saying is, right now is a good time, instead of wishing that something would happen to you, to be clear on where you want your life to go. Okay, so this is a time to have hope. This is a time to really focus on your dreams and what you want happening with life. Because whatever, once you decide, then things start to happen. Because it's so I feel like you might be a little what's the word I'm looking for, a little ungrounded right now. So start pursuing your own dreams and your own hopes and dreams.
Okay.
Yes, and Patty C is right. Send a like.
All right, who was that reading for, Marianne?
Yes.
Oh, next we have Banasha, who wants to know about June.
June.
Everybody wants to know about June.
Yeah, so what does Banasha need to know for that first month of summer? Okay.
Only the last 10 days that it's summer.
Well, that's true, but it's already gotten warm.
Alexa, what's the temperature?
16 degrees Celsius.
Ain't that warm.
Tonight, expect a low of 12 degrees.
Yikers. Better than the 3 degrees we had last week.
Oh, that's nice. All right, so we are looking at Banafsha, right?
Yeah, and we are up at night.
So what you need to know is that the universe does want you to get your wishes. You've got the Nine of Cups. This is a good time for you to just to know that good things are coming your way. And so ask for what you want. That's the biggest thing that the cards are telling you. Is Ask for what you want, even if you don't think you're going to get it, because surprisingly enough, you might not get everything you want, but you're going to, if you ask for it, you're going to get more than you expected. Also, I think that there's going to be plenty of nice days in June. And if you are not inspired to be creative and productive, it's okay for you to take a day off. Because I feel like you best serve yourself by occasionally being lazy. So maybe you haven't been doing that. Maybe you've been trying to live up to somebody else's expectations. But ask for what you want and take some time for yourself. Stop and smell the roses. Enjoy the sun.
Okay, then that was for Benafsha. Next, we have Seashells. Can I ask about the man on my apartment floor? I seen him by the elevator checking me out.
Oh, okay. When you first said it, asked me about the man on my apartment floor, I was going to ask, is he alive? Is he dead? Have you checked his pulse? How long has he been on the floor?
Seashells, I get the feeling this is a man who likes to trade up his women.
Oh.
And so if you're just looking to have some fun, go for it. As far as long-term relationships, he's always very looking to trade up. That's his MO. He does not mind being single.
Wow. Let's see what the cards have to say. Ooh, okay. Oh, there's that. Okay, so he's right. This guy is a heartbreaker, and yeah, he's going to check you out and he's going to get your attention, but he's going to wait until he's available till he talks to you. So, once he talks to you, it means the flavor of the month is gone. The one thing about him, even though you can't count on him for a long time, you sure can count on him for a good time. So that's up to you. There's nothing long term about this guy, but boy, when he's in your life, he's a lot of fun.
All right, well, we hope that helps you, Seashells. Next, we have Yagdeep. What is my sister-in-law's intentions towards me?
Okay, let's see.
Well, let's find out.
Let's see about your sister. Sister-in-laws can be tricky.
Oh, she cares about you like children care about toys.
Like I said, sister-in-laws can be tricky. Okay, so. Oh, really? Excuse me, could you cut off the microphone?
You didn't give me a chance. All right, so now that we're back, sorry about that, folks. I didn't get to the mute button quick enough.
Yeah. I think that I don't have much more time, folks, but let's get Jagdeep out of the way. And what Jagdeep has asked is, what is my sister-in-law's intentions toward me? And right now it says she really doesn't have any, but wait until she starts having kids. And I think she's looking at you as either a ride or a babysitter. But that's not too bad.
Folks, we'll be right back.
Okay. Let's go.
All right, I'll give Sally a chance to give a bit of cough and get something to drink in her.
Yes.
Okay. Da, 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 da. Suzanne wants to know about the week ahead.
Okay, Suzanne's week ahead. Which, by the way, Suzanne, I saw a picture that you posted a portrait of yourself on Facebook that looks really, really good. Just so you know. All right, so this is a good career week for me, for you. And it does look like this is a week for you to go ahead. I'm not sure that what you're offered is what you actually want, because you take it up with a bit of a uncertainty, but it looks like whatever the universe is handing you career-wise is something that you can build upon, and a place where you can be balanced. So this is a good week. This is a good week for starts in your career field.
Oh, sorry about not having the overhead camera on there, Susie.
Oh,
You don't need to see the cards. You know what's going on. You want to do some more? Or you done?
okay. How many do we have?
Well, at the end of the hour, you always get new ones.
Yes, I know.
Cindy C. from New Brunswick wants spirit messages.
Okay. So Cindy, oh yeah, it's calmed down. I think I have just a little bit more in me, folks. I can finish y'all up. Okay, hello from New Brunswick. Any messages from Spirit? Oh. Our friend Cindy C. from beautiful New Brunswick. And Spirit wants you to know that some of the things that you've been waiting for and trying for are coming through, because it feels like you have long-awaited rewards coming through this month. So that's a good thing. Spirit also says that this is a Two of Wands. This says, sometimes you have to switch lanes. You have to switch directions. And the Two of Wands says when it's time to make a change in direction, make your change in direction. So don't let yourself get too stuck on any idea or any one place. And you have Death, which anybody who reads the tarot knows that except in bad horror movies, this is actually a good card because it talks about change. And even here it talks about change. So you have change coming your way. It's something that you've asked for, and it is a good thing. So be willing to embrace it and move forward with it.
All right, Jessica's looking for a new job, or should she be looking for a new job?
Should I look for a new job? I don't know what's wrong with the job you got. Let's see. Let's see what's coming up for Jessica. Yep. 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 Yep.
New job.
Yeah. It is a good time. And there's this idea that you're well respected. And also there's certain slots opening up. They're pretty high paying. And they match that special set of skills that you have.
There you go. Amanda K. Me and my crush, if we start contacting, where would it lead?
Okay.
So are you asking us for permission to talk to this person?
I think she's asking what the next logical step would be.
To talk to this person, because if it's a crush, that means that you haven't told him anything. Just go on up and go, hey, I like you. That's all it takes.
And you just go up to him and say, hey, how about those Red Wings?
Sorry, that was a chuckle back to a flashback conversation from 30 years ago.
Okay, so I think that there's this back and forth feeling, and each one of you is waiting for the other one. So, because crushes don't come out of nowhere usually. There's a two-way feeling here. And neither one of you are willing to risk yourselves or stick your neck out a little bit. Know that feeling? Okay, so, yeah. Maybe not ask, hey, how about those Red Wings, but did you see the fight last night? Something like that. Just, small talk. You guys need a little small talk, get things going. So it'll go fine if you guys actually prime the pump before you're old and gray.
Okay. That was it?
Okay. So,
Susie, you're thinking about a career change.
you're always thinking about career change. Okay, so folks, before I leave, I wanted to make a comment. Last week, I had done a reading on Donald Trump and what's going to happen with the jury, and I got this number 2. It's number 2, and I thought it meant that we were going to have 2 holdouts. Well, it could have meant one of 2 things. It actually meant that it would be decided in 2 days, which is extremely fast for 34 counts. And I do want to mention that there was one person on the jury, juror number 2, who had voted for Trump and who was a Trump supporter. And even he had to find the guy guilty.
You want to do a quick reading on convict Trump?
Okay.
Oh, well, let's see about the sentencing. That's what everybody wants to know. Is he going to prison or not?
Oh, I hope he gets community service.
Personally,
I really do. I would love to see him at the side of the road picking up trash.
Personally, I think prison or something like community service or weekend warrior stuff is a punishment where everything else isn't a punishment for this man.
Yeah, sitting in jail, not a punishment. Asking it, or money. He always finds a source of money.
All right.
Okay, so.
Doing a full reading or just 3 cards?
Let's just do a full reading. Okay, so let's see. Just see the sentencing phase for Donald Trump. Okay, so he is going to try and hold it up, and of course the bluster gets worse and worse. That's just him. And this is not the first time this guy has shown up as a devil. Huh. That's interesting that we got the Knight of Swords. This crowns him. Fills his head. Confusion and childishness. Okay. So it's conscious, also unconscious. Okay, he is still convinced. He is still convinced that he is going to win. Believe it or not. Found guilty. Still, he's got this childish thing. I never lose. He's still convinced he's going to win. Oh my God. Sometimes that guy just doesn't know when to shut up. So we can count on him just being really immature, talking about how it's a farce and nobody agrees with it and all the other crap we've been hearing. We're going to hear from that until July. And he is going to get pretty nasty. And then you've got the King of Swords, which is a judge. And swords are not necessarily kind cards. Yeah, he's...
Swords behead people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Slide them up just a bit.
Yeah. Okay, so... So we can count on him just having verbal diarrhea for the entire month of June.
Can you let the folks know what the cards are in case they can't really make out?
Okay, so
The Scarpini deck doesn't. It's very pretty, but it doesn't always the easiest to read on.
yeah, so when we talk about what's going on inside of his head, he's just got a whole you got 6 of cups, and in this deck you can see it's all these cups upside down. So he's just got this toilet of childish ideas going on, and I don't think any of it makes any sense. But if you look at what his true beliefs are, he actually thinks that no matter what, he's going to win. Because he's the Donald, I guess. And between here and here, this is where I see him just, you've got the 6 of Swords, by the way, which is the ultimate victory card, which is what he thinks is going to happen. I'm going to win this case. Still. You've got the 5 of Swords, and that's where I see him just coming up with every kind of toxic verbiage period. And then, this is the near future, and you've got the King of Swords. So when he comes up, he is going to be, this is a Judge of Rashawn, and he's going to be very decisive and clear, which he always is. But he's not going to mince words. Not that he ever has. And so how others see him is stuck in the mud. He comes up as being the Hierophant. And the Hierophant, there's people really look at him and do see an ex-president. It does change the way people look at him.
Convict.
Yeah. And they're just not seeing him as convict yet. Still as an ex-president. The number 6, and then stepping up to the number 7, plays prominently because you have number 6 here, and not here, but you have coming into number 6 energies. So this number 6, I think, is talking about June, July. When we look at his hopes and fears, yeah, he's he really is hoping for an unfair advantage. And he totally believes he's going to win. Even now, he believes he's going to win. And he talks like somebody who's going to win. Ooh. Okay, so the final outcome, you have the 8 of Wands. Okay, I think that he is going to put him away, and the number 8 figures pretty heavily. So the number 8 doesn't really make sense in anything, but the number 8 does figure prominently. But there's this idea of speed, and so I think he's going to find himself ushered out of the courtroom. Straight to Rikers. I don't know, maybe he'll find a lover. I can't believe I said that out loud. Okay, so anyways.
Okay, well, that one's in the record books.
Yeah. He still has other ones coming up.
No, I meant the reading.
Oh, yes, the readings in the record books.
Tune in again next week for another exciting edition of Psychic Sundays Live.
Bye-bye,
Folks,
everybody.
we are done tonight. If you got here late and didn't get your question answered, I'm sorry. We're both sick, and it's been a long day already. We are here every Sunday, 9 p.m. to start. Get here early, ask your questions early, and we'll get to you. If you get here in the last 10 minutes, there's just a really good chance you're not going to get your question answered. Any last words, Sally?
Have a great week, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.